Hi, I'm Amanda Riley. Welcome to my Fashion Rebellion tutorial at the Fashion Factory. Today we're going to learn how to sew on a button. This is my lovely furry assistant Sancho Panza is coming to help keep me company today. So sewing on a button, well, it's not going to be the most exciting video you've ever seen. However, it's a really important life skill. And if we're going to learn to mend and alter our clothes, we do need to learn how to sew buttons back on as well. So that's what we're going to do today. So I am going to use one extra large button so that you can see what I'm doing, an extra large needle and some very thick thread and this piece of fabric. So I've threaded up my needle with double thread like this, and the ends of the thread come together like so, and I've probably used about 1 meter of thread doubled over, so it's to 1/2 meter. So with the fabric, I've just made a small mark where I would like the button to be. I'm going to take my button, I'm going to put it exactly the center of the button onto the mark, and then I'm going to come from the back of the button, put the needle through, and I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail at the back like this. It's probably about 5 centimeters. Hold that there, and then I'm going to go back down like this. Oh, no, and then I'm going to come up the other side, and you'll find that it's fairly easy to find the hole once you get going. Just trying to do this for the camera, so I'm doing it at a weird angle, so it's more difficult. Up and down. So then you've gone through both sides of the button just once, like this. Okay, you could do it in a cross, or you can do 2 straight lines. I'm going to do 2 straight lines. Now, once you've got that, you need to take a pin and you need to slide it underneath across the button like this, so that it rests on the rim of the button at both sides. Okay, I know it looks strange, but it will all make sense soon. So then once you've done that, you're going to carry on sewing, and you're going to go up and down a few more times, over and over your pin like this. Now, I would recommend that you probably do it about 4 more times on each side. I'm just going to do it twice because I'm just showing you quickly how to do it. And down like this. Again, up and down. Okay, so yeah, so imagine I've done it 4 more times. Oops. If that happens, you can see only one of the threads. So what you do is you go through to the back and you pull the other one like that, because you want them both the same. Now, what I'm going to do now, so I've done 4 more times each side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come up, put my needle up behind the button like this, to the back of the button like that. And now I'm going to wrap my thread tightly round a couple of times. And now I'm going to take out of my pin, and now I'm going to wrap my thread 1, 2, 3, say 4 more times. Now what this does is it creates a gap between the button and the fabric, and that's called a shank. So you want to create a little bit of, I don't know if I can show you, if I sort of hold it sideways like this, can you see that? The button is not tight flat onto the fabric, and that means that when the garment is done up, especially if it's made of thick fabric like it's a coat or a jacket, when the garment is done up and the fabric slides underneath the button, it's not going to pucker the fabric. So that's how to do it. You need to create a little bit of a shank. So once I've wrapped that around a few times, I'm going to go through to the back. And it is the cheap's way, but I think it's a good, pretty good way. I am going to now just double knot this on the back. Just do it 2 or 3 times like that. Cut, leave a little bit like this, and that's it. So that is how to sew on a button properly. And it's nice and tight, and it won't pucker your fabric when it's done up. That was how to sew on a button, a very important life skill. So don't go throwing away your clothes just because a button's dropped off. It's very easy to sew them back on again. There's going to be more mend and alter workshops coming your way from me and from him. So please like and subscribe, and we shall see you soon. Bye.